Hello guys and welcome to this new video. So this is a laptop I bought on eBay. It just arrived today. This, when it came out in 2014, I'm pretty sure, as we can see here, this laptop cost 2,100 euros. It's from an Italian company. It was made to pretty much do heavy gaming and graphics. So it has some really good specs. It's quite old. It's from 2014, but from the price I got it for, I can't really complain. So as you can see, it has two fans, has 3 heat pipes. It has really decent cooling for a laptop. This is just like a heavy duty laptop, just like to do heavy stuff like gaming, editing and stuff. And I got it, alright, for only 400 euros, as you can see here. I got it for 400 euros, as you can see. Here are the specs. It has a 1TB HDD, a 256GB SSD from Samsung, i5 4700MQ, and a GTX 870M, which is quite decent for a laptop. You can run pretty much anything. You can run The Witcher with the GPU overclocked, and you can pretty much get about 30 FPS on ultra settings, I'm pretty sure. It came installed with no operating system, so I'm installing it right now, as you can see. The buyer was the guy selling it was really nice. I asked him a lot of questions and he pretty much immediately answered. Here he says the issues that the PC have, which is the battery doesn't work. I plug in the battery. He said it doesn't work. Maybe it will hold a few seconds. Maybe if I discharge it completely and charge it back a few times, maybe I'll get like at least maybe 20 minutes. I still have to see. He says he recently changed the keyboard and he replaced it, and there's 2 screws. There is a few screws missing, but he said it holds up good, and as you can see, yeah, it's pretty solid. It doesn't have any wiggling, and there is some burns on the laptop because he used it to work, and he probably just dropped something or whatever. But here is the laptop. So I'm installing Windows 10 right now on the SSD. It's quite slow because I'm installing it from a 2.0 USB. So as you can see, here are the burns. Nothing too bad. I really don't care. And let's see if my phone wants to focus, please. All right, you don't want to focus, you piece of shit. Oh, let me turn on this light. All right, maybe it'll be better. There you go. It's not better. Okay, leave the light there. So what else we can say? There's also a little thing here. As you can see, nothing. Just aesthetic. Nothing that should compromise the laptop working. So I don't know if I already said this, but it's from an Italian company, quite new and quite small, Santec, as you can see. They make gaming laptops for like very high specs and very expensive. So it has one 2.0 USB port, 2 3.0 USB ports. Let's focus. Ethernet port, where else? SD card. Oh, SD card slot right here. As you can see. Focus up. What else? What else is there? This is a SATA port, I'm pretty sure. Then we got the Ethernet. Then what else? What else do we have? We have a HDMI and on the back. Let me just try to get around this. We have as you can see, please focus, thank you. Doesn't want to focus. Come on. There you go. So there, as you can see, there is HDMI right there. Here is where you power it from. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. There's nothing of like bad here. And there's no scratches. There is a little one there. You can't really see it, but yeah, it's nothing of too bad. And yeah, here is where the heat comes out from. There's two little holes. What else? 180 watt power brick. It's pretty big, pretty heavy. It came in that little bag right there. They just focus. All right, there you go. Fucking 3 hours later. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I'll get the Windows 10 installed and install all the drivers and stuff, and then I'll probably show you guys some benchmarks from playing games, and or maybe I'll do that in another video. I still have to figure out. It just arrived and I just came back from work, so I don't really know what I'm gonna be able to do today. So it's been a few days since the last clip. So I've installed, actually it's been a lot. I've installed everything on the PC, everything I need. Here is the here are my settings for overclocking. I overclocked my GPU and my CPU. I had to change thermal paste on the CPU because the fan was all dirty and I was having a lot, and I'm saying a lot of I was having a lot of throttling. Temperatures were super high. My PC was throttling, so I've cleaned the fans. I've changed thermal paste, and I also have a an external fan to like put the laptop on it, so it won't like be attached to the table, so it will have more room to dissipate heat, and it's actually working really well. I'm never going above 92 degrees with the CPU under full load overclock, and same goes for the CPU. So I'm really happy with the temperatures and everything. I wish I could overclock the CPU more, but I'm gonna hit current thermal throttling because the max TDP is of 47 watts, and also for some reason when I do the benchmarking in the Intel overclocking utility, I get current throttling, but in all other softwares I get not current throttling, so that's really weird. Okay, let's now talk about overclocking. Let's talk about how I overclocked my GPU. I added minus 25 millivolts to my GPU. I've also overclocked the GPU clock plus 90 megahertz. I can't go over that because it will crash. And I overclocked a lot the RAM, the GPU RAM up to I was able to add the 550 memory clock. That's a lot. That's really a lot. That's a really good clock, and I managed to run it stable. So that's really amazing. So yeah, that's a really good achievement. And yeah, by the way, in case you guys don't know, the 870M has 6 gigs of RAM, so that's really a lot. Alright, let's now talk about CPU overclocking. I've started off by undervolting the core cache and the core voltage to minus 100 millivolts, and it was stable. Then I overclocked the first core from 3.5 to 3.6, the second core from 3.4 to 3.5, and the third and fourth core to from 3.2 to 3.4, and it's running stable. And that's pretty much it. I did on the CPU. It's running stable. I can't really go over that, and even if I could, it would probably hit current limit throttling. So yeah, no, I mean that's a pretty good overclock. And especially because this CPU has 4 cores and 8 threads, so it's really it's really good for rendering videos and playing games. Alright, let's now talk about benchmarks. I've got a score of 670 on Cinebench. Of course, well, overclocked. That's a really good score. That's actually a better score than my i5 4690, and that's because this has 8 threads, and the i5 4690 has four threads and four cores, and as you guys know, in rendering, having more cores and more threads really helps. So that's a really good score. I'm really happy with it. Alright, so now just to give you an idea how this performs on high settings, and on with moderate tessellation, with Heaven benchmark 4.0, you guys can see here on screen. I'm hitting about 40 frames, depending 30, 20, 30, between 30 and 60 FPS. That's really good for this GPU. I'll be able to run pretty much all the games I play. So Arma 3, DayZ, Miscreated, Next Day Survival, Rust. What else? I mean, of course, CS:GO, Day of Infamy, Insurgency. You'll be able to run many games on a GPU like this. World of Tanks on ultra settings, that's no problem. Um, also, this PC can actually change the GPU, because the GPU is you can swap out the GPU. There is a PCI Express port, and you can just like take the GPU off. So I could actually either get a better laptop GPU in the future, or actually get a full-sized GPU and plug it in without having to buy any expensive connectors. Just simply plug it in the PCSI port, which is amazing. I was really not expecting this from this laptop. Really surprised. And also there is a free mini PCSI port, which is what also I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, there's actually a free port in case I want to plug some stuff in. But as you can see, we are not hitting above 75 degrees, and um, as you can see, it's really good. It's really good temperature. Of course, this is synthetic load, so probably while gaming, I will be staying between 70 degrees. So yeah, that's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Tell me if you want to see more stuff on this PC. Maybe if you want to see a review. If you want to see me opening up the PC, because I've already done that. I just simply didn't record it because I didn't have time. Yeah, if you guys enjoy this, leave some feedback, and I'll see you next time.